Good morning, West High School. How are you today? Hey, it's an important day if you're a junior, a sophomore, or a freshman, because today is course selection day. It's the beginning of the process where you're going to select your courses that you're going to take here at Manchester High School West next year. You have received today, I hope, the brochure, which lists all the courses that are available to you as a student here at Manchester High School West. So hopefully you've got one of these during your advisory right now. You have received today, I hope, a course selection sheet. Looks just like this. It's got a list of the courses on the back. It's got a section that you complete on the front. So let's go through this a little bit. Do this carefully. Read the course description. Get an understanding of what the courses are that you're going to take. Hey, this is your future. This is your education. So do the best you can to pick courses that fit your needs, to fit your career goals, your educational goals down the road. Don't just do a quick job to get it done. This is your future. Take some time for yourself.
Now let's take a closer look at some of the classes that will be offered at West High School next year.
Every day is like a blank canvas, you know you can paint.
What I like about this class is that even when we make colors and creations, that is amazing.
I really like painting. In my free time, I like to draw pictures. Sometimes I even paint pictures of cartoons.
Create sculptures and making different pictures as well. It is so much fun.
Drawing 1 is a class where you explore multiple media and technique to develop your own drawing abilities.
You know, the elbow is actually in front of the body, not to the side. So that elbow is going to be really large.
I really find that working with other artists in a professional environment is beneficial to develop my own ability, not only as an artist, but as a person, a communicator, and a team player.
Starry, starry night.
I joined Intro to Art because I was interested in learning the different mediums of art, and I found it interesting that how colors blend and how they mix in with each other.
You don't have to be good at doing art, you can just do what you need to do.
I like the class because you get your hands on different kinds of art, and I like experience better than, just examination.
The reason why I like this class is because you get to learn the world in more depth in black and white photography.
I like this class because I learn a lot and I like to do film and I love photography and I think it's fun. And you should take this class because you can learn a lot from it, it's really easy and it's super fun.
In pottery, we work with clay, and you learn all the different stages clay can go through, and you actually have to know some math because if you're making, say, a slab cube, you have to make sure you cut it at a 45-degree angle, and it has to meet at a 90-degree angle.
And then there's the science of the glaze going over it and melting in the kiln and caramelizing. Pottery teaches you a lot of skills, not just playing with clay, and it's really fun.
Accounting is the universal language of business.
I like accounting because it's an essential skill for life and because it's working with money, and who doesn't like money?
You can take a year-long accounting class and at the same time be enrolled in local college and earn 3 college credits if you earn a C or better.
Now I have 3 college credits and now I'm off to go to college to learn more about this.
If you ever want to own your own business one day, you have to take accounting.
Take it. Trust me. It's worth it.
Career Exploration is a class that you are able to focus on your interests, your abilities, your strengths and weaknesses, and figure out what you want to do after high school and beyond. One of the projects that we do in Career Exploration is finding out what employers are looking for jobs.
This class has benefited me by helping me make a career plan after I graduate. So it's a very important class, I think.
Strike a pose.
It's interesting learning about the different cultures and the different fashions and patterns and stuff. Like you can see the difference and uniqueness of different people.
You learn how to do different sewing stuff, which is cool.
The class isn't just for girls. Guys are in it too.
Yeah. I like learning about the different colors.
I like seeing the different cultures because I'm from a different culture, so it's like bringing in more of me.
Intro to Business is a great class. You should take it if you're interested in owning a business when you get older, because you get to work in the patio shop and you do real interactions with people and how you would in the real world if you do want to own a business.
We have a lot of fun. Fridays we play a game. We learn about how business works and how to start a business, how to run a business. I think you should take it, right?
Absolutely. It's a great class.
Marketing is a great program. You get to work in the patio shop, and if you're interested in business or retail, it's a great way to learn the ropes for business.
In this class you learn about the functions of marketing and how to run a business, how to take care of a business, promotional plans. We also learned how to run the patio shop, working with the cash register, stocking.
I liked it because you get a lot of real life experiences along with very useful vocab that you use in the business.
We like sports marketing because it's fun and you learn about sports and entertainment and how it intertwines with marketing.
Sports marketing really covers the basic fundamentals of marketing, but in the sports industry, and how it really appeals to the younger customers and consumers.
Sports isn't really just entertainment, it's more of a business as well. And you see, all the behind the scenes with that.
Music and blasters and old Jedi masters at the start.
The purpose of Fantasy Lit is to take an intellectual approach to a genre that's normally purely imaginative. If you've seen it before, that's fine, but here we're looking at it in a new and different way. This class teaches people what makes fantasy literature what it is, what makes it different from literary fiction. And the idea is to take what we know about it and make an intellectual approach so we can better understand what's happening in our world and why it's so popular in our world today.
Mythology is an interesting course because you learn how many of the Greek myths related to current things, like the way that flowers got their names.
It's very interesting. We learn a lot about what the Greeks did when they were bored. They told stories about fake people.
Explaining natural phenomenon and moral lessons according to ancient people.
Like why Chuck Norris's beard is so manly.
The stage is a world of entertainment.
What are your colors, Shelby? They're blush and bashful. Oh, her colors are pink and pink. How precious is this wedding gonna be, I ask you?
I love theater. I've been doing it since I was in 4th grade, so I thought it was the perfect opportunity to be in theater nights here. It's a good opportunity to express yourself and you get a lot of friends.
We do a lot of scenes. We're working on one right now, and we work with a bunch of great people, and you really get to know them, and it's really fun.
Hey guys, you guys thinking about taking short fiction? It's a great idea because you need the credit to graduate. You learn about a whole bunch of people who wrote short stories like Ernest Hemingway.
I like short fiction because you get to read a lot of stories. It counts as your reading credit if you're a senior, and you get to read cool authors like Stephen King and Ernest Hemingway and a bunch of other short stories.
Hey guys, I'm Mike Gamache. This is Sports Lit. Great class. You love sports. You should take this class. We watch movies on sports, read stories on sports.
She was the heart and soul of the school, in addition to hurling. Cheerleading and coach hurling.
If you're interested in sports, it's probably the best class that this school offers. I recommend it for everyone.
Everything's related to sports in some which way or form.
You'll enjoy this class.
Changes come around real soon, make us women and men.
Well, I took adult roles because I thought maybe I needed more direction in my life, you know, I need to be a better adult.
And I also learned that if sometimes when I go to college or not, I still have to keep trying.
And I've learned a lot of things about maturity with money, ways to deal with certain problems in life.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor.
This is a good course to take because it teaches you the fundamentals of caring for children.
One of the projects that we had to do for the child development class was to take home one of these babies for a weekend.
I'm making peanut butter Play-Doh. You can eat it and play with it, and it's fun.
It was kind of a hard experience, but it was a lot of fun, and you get to learn what it's really like to be a parent.
It also gives you a good look into how you could raise your children further on if you're looking to make a family.
Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
Library science. It's a good class. Basically, you do a bunch of worksheets and learn about how the library works. And it's actually really laid back.
The good part about library science is that you can learn about Dewey Decimal System, and if you want to do a part-time job in college, then it's a really good quality that you should have because you already know about the books and encyclopedias and where they are.
What I like about this class is that it's really open, like it has an open environment, and
it allows those students that are in band or orchestra or vocals to take their musicianship a notch higher.
It helps you just to get better at your instrument overall.
I recommend it because it really is a great time to have one-on-one time to become the best musician that you can be.
It's a way to meet new people, and there's never a dull moment. We learn our instruments and play music and learn the theory behind music.
Yeah, scales.
Scales.
A lot of scales.
Every year we have new people. If you want to play, come go see Mrs. Francor and she'll find an instrument for you.
Come join band.
Chamber choir is an amazing group to be in. It pushes you far beyond any of your other experiences.
Chamber choir is also fun and enjoying, and like it's just we're a family in here, and we learn a lot of experience, different type of music,
Yes.
and different type of melody. Chamber choir is the best.
And you have to work your butt off to get in here, so we hope to see you.
History of American Contemporary Music is a history class, but we try to engage on different levels with other things that happened during the time of our United States history.
This class is amazing. We just had tons of fun. We always do fun and interactive stuff.
Lots of projects to do, lots of engagement, lots of different activities that we try to do to get everybody on board.
You should join it.
The jazz band is basically a class where you get to have fun with it. You're gonna play like, you know, all sorts of styles, funk, Latin, jazz music. Sometimes you get to play jazz music.
It's really great if you are really interested in playing your instrument at a higher level and in new styles.
Orchestra is a class where we play
a bunch of different types of music.
It's fun to come into class every day and be able to play your instrument and learn different kinds of music, learn how to use your bow, learn how to finger different patterns, so it's a lot of fun. You should really take it.
It's a good kind of learning experience, talking to people that play instruments, you know. It's just fun sometimes.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man.
So I joined Intro to Piano because it's fun, it teaches you to read music, and it takes up your music credit to graduate. And I also joined it to be more knowledgeable of music theory because I also play clarinet in band.
What I like about ROTC is that it's not so much of a military program as it is a citizenship building program, where whether you want to do drill, you will just want to do the class, or whatever you want to do, you can do it and just learn from it.
I made lots of friends and it helped me be more social. It helped me get involved more with the school. We have a lot of teams and Commander kind of helps people get into college.
Others should join ROTC because it's a great program that builds leadership skills in students, and so that can better the West community.
Anatomy and physiology is an amazing class. It's pretty cool.
You don't really get the hands-on experience like this anywhere else. There's tons of correlations to like human anatomy. You learn a lot about how things work, and it's pretty interesting, even if it's a little gross sometimes.
Yeah, the smell might get to you a little bit, but after a while, you get used to it. And then you get to take home the brain. As you can see, it's not there because I took it home.
Questions of science, science.
I took the class because I love science. I want to be a biologist major in college or biochem, and science is what I do best.
I like all the labs. The labs are pretty fun. We got to make fruit fly babies and do all kinds of fun labs that you don't got to do in your sophomore year. You design the labs on your own and you do all kinds of fun stuff with them.
The reason why I took astronomy was because, you know, the subject itself is like very interesting to me. You know, I like learning about the planets and the stars, and
it's learn about all the comets and the solar system, galaxy, all that stuff.
Comets are pretty cool. We do a lot of labs. You know, it's a very interactive class. You know, and I think people would have a lot of fun doing the class.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Science. We do a lot more of labs, and we basically study living things like cell division. I think people should take this class because it gives people a good feeling of how if you were to become a biologist, what you would be doing. A lot of hands-on with dissecting stuff.
I took this course because it's just like your average biology course, except it's like one step up from biology, and you do a lot more labs, different DNA samples. You're finding out how different DNAs move through gels and how farther they are than other ones. So definitely think about taking biotechnology if you really want to expand your knowledge about biology.
And lanthanum and osmium and astatine and radium and gold protactinium and indium and gallium.
My favorite part about chemistry is learning about everything around us and what we're made of on the inside, all the molecules and elements around us.
You can make reactions like those little glow sticks when you snap them, and they just light up. Even volcanic disruptions, or even the air we breathe is mostly just nitrogen. NH4, or better known as ammonia.
This is COH4.
Oh, chlorine.
And I believe it is carbon hydroxide.
Ecology is a great course to take, learn how different organisms interact with each other, become to one understanding, and how each other help each other produce different things, and how they all help each other work together.
You get to play with these cute little gerbils,
and you get to make your own ecosystems and just kind of play around a lot while learning at the same time.
I would recommend this class to anyone who's interested in animals or science.
The crime and justice class is a fantastic class. We do so many real life things. This is as real life as you could possibly get.
Fingerprinting, hair analysis, even blood spatter.
It's an awesome class. If you want to go and do crime and justice in the future, this is a great class to start out with, and it's a lot of fun.
When it comes time for classes to choose,
think about one where the subject is the news.
A place to go to express your views.
Discussion of topics that will have an effect on you.
Take Current Issues, the only class that answers the question,
what the hell's going on out here?
How many times did Sneaky Sneed shoot Willie the Weasel in the back?
About 5 times.
And did he intend to kill?
He most certainly did.
What was Willie the Weasel's condition when Sneaky Sneed shot him?
He was dead.
Did you shoot Willie the Weasel?
yes.
Did you kill him?
No, he was already dead.
Did you go to Willie the Weasel's house with the intention of killing him?
Yes.
Objection, Your Honor.
Overruled. Sit down, counselor.
The jury has ruled in favor of...
Psychology was a really great class. I love learning about like how brains work and how pretty much everything you do is a product of different psychological concepts.
I'm hoping to go to college for psychology to work with kids.
It's really interesting and it lets you recognize your behaviors.
You get to learn new things like every day, and it helps like a lot with your positive mindset. Like I have a positive mindset because of psychology, so you should take this class.
Gotta keep one jump ahead of the breadline, one swing ahead of the sword.
I took computer animation because one day I hope to be a game designer, and this will teach me how to do all these graphical animations that would be in a video game. So this is a great asset for what I hope to achieve in my future.
If you ever have an idea or anything you think of, you could just make it like in a few easy steps and make a full video.
Animation is easy and fun. There's no reason not to take it.
I think that other people should take this class because you get to develop the knowledge you need to know to actually become a real architect.
I like the drawing part, and we get to use the computers for the most part, and there's cool utensils and techniques on it that you can use to draw the templates off the computers.
I really have no idea why I took it. I'm just glad I did.
We built this city. We built this.
Industrial tech is all about metalworking, woodworking, so on and so forth. You use sheet metal, you use actual metal, and it's just a lot of fun.
We made a car, and we made a video game shelf, and we're gonna be making toolboxes soon. It's a pretty cool class.
There's so much freedom in the class, and it's fun to do, it's easy to do, and you get free furniture at the end of it, so why not?
Video's a good mode to tell a story with, and this class teaches you just how to make videos. And
you can express yourself in your videos, and you can really interact with the school.
Without this class, I probably wouldn't have known half the stuff that I know now about computers.
You get to make videos, edit videos, get to meet new people, and plus it takes care of your technology credit.
Got a business doing websites. While my friends need some code, who do they call? I do HTML for them all.
I like the class because you learn HTML and CSS, and that helps you to create websites like this one on the screen.
It is a very tough class, but in the end, when you finish your whole web page, you feel pretty accomplished.
It just helps you, get a whole new computer language that helps you in any day life if you need to make a website.
There's a lot of codes you have to remember, so bring your brains.
It's long, long, it's big
it's heavy, it's wood, it's love.
You should take this class because not only is it interesting, but teaches you a lot about fixing things and how to build things in the correct way.
It's just awesome. Like it's fun. It's very interactive.
You can make a lot of interesting things, and like it's for free, and it's just very fun. And you can design a lot of stuff and paint it and sand it. And if you like working with wood, you should take this class.
Guten Tag, guten Tag, hallo, wie geht's? Guten Tag, hallo, wie geht's?
I took German because I heard that it's really fun and we sing a lot in there.
Danke, prima gut, danke, prima gut, danke, prima gut.
And we learn a lot of stuff that's useful for life.
Tschüss, auf Wiedersehen.
I took Latin because it was going to help me on my SATs.
Latin is a very helpful class. Like most of our language is from Latin.
I like that Latin helps me with other classes, like it's helped me in biology, it helped me in chemistry, it helps me in English.
I'm going to a medical field, so Latin is the root words for all the English words, as in it's going to help you a lot if you're going to a medical field. So I guess why not just take Latin.
These are just a few of the many classes you can sign up for this week. Take some time to go through the program of studies and find out classes that interest you.
Here's the process. You choose your classes for next year, and you have to assume, of course, you're going to pass the classes you're taking now. That's a little joke there. To complete the course selection sheet, you select the course you want, you write the course number on the sheet, you write the level, you write the course name. You do this carefully. You're in high school, for goodness sakes. You should be able to complete the sheet without a whole bunch of assistance. And you don't need a teacher signature where it says teacher signature unless you're taking a course that has a prerequisite. That's the only time you need a teacher signature. You don't need them for every course. You have to take 5 classes. Minimum. Everyone must take 5. If you don't put down 5, we're going to put a 5th one in for you. Then when you pick your classes and you've talked to your parents and you've gone over this with your parents, you get your parents to sign the form. Then you bring it back. You give it to any teacher. Bring it to the main office. You give it to me in my hand. You bring it to guidance. Any personnel will be happy to take the completed sheet and give it a scan to see if it's looking like it's filled out properly. If you don't fill out a sheet for yourself, well, first of all, let me tell you, it's your future again. We're going to fill one out for you. And then you're going to take courses that you may or may not really like. This is your opportunity to pick and choose your educational future here at West. Take advantage of it. Have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the entire video.
Remember, you have the power to make your high school experience a great one. Use it.
Well, will you look at me? I have the power!